Hello, distinguished viewers. Welcome to Simplified Maths class. My name is Mr. Mike Omini, and today our topic is simple linear equations. All right, so we are going to be solving problems that involves looking for the value of an unknown in a simple linear equation. But the simple linear equations we are concentrating on today is the fractional types. That's the ones that have fractions. And you are asked to find the value of the unknown. The unknown might be y or x or p, as the case may be. All right, so we have some problems to solve here. Number one, they say given that x plus 3 all over 5 is equals to 2. All right, so we have if. So we want to find the value of x. If x plus 3 all over 5 is 2, they say we should find the value of x. What do we do? All right, so we have x plus 3 all over 5 is equals to, here we only have 2. So that will be 2 over 1. So we have to cross multiply. 1 times this will be 1 into x plus 3 is equals to 5 times this is 5 into 2. So we have 1 times x is x plus 1 times 3 is 3 is equals to 5 times 2 is 10. So our x will be equals to 10 plus 3 crosses to be minus 3, and our x will be equals to 7. So the value of x in that equation is 7. As simple as it is. Okay, so we'll take number 2. We still want to find the value of an unknown, the value of px or whatever, given a simple linear equation that has fractions. Okay, so we have 4 plus 5x. Number 2, if 4 plus 5x all over 7 is equals to 2x all over 3. Here they say we should find x. Find the value of x. Okay, so we have 4 plus 5x all over 7 is equals to 2x all over 3. All right, so we have simple fractions on both sides as we did earlier, so we cross multiply. So we are going to have 3 into 4 plus 5x. So we are timesing 3 by this, and then 7 times this equals to 7 times 2x. Here we are going to have 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 times 5x is 15x. Is equals to 7 times 2x will be 14x. So we collect like terms. So we are going to have 15x, 14x crosses to be a negative 14x. Whereas positive 12 crosses to be a negative 12. So we have collected like terms, the ones with the x on one side. 15x minus 14x will give us just 1x equals to minus 12. It means the value of x there is minus 12. All right, so we are going to take the third one without waste of time. We are just trying to see how we can solve different types of simple linear equations that has fractions, so that whichever one comes your way, you should be able to do it. Number 3, the third one, we're given 1 over 4 minus 9 over x, and they say is equals to 1 over 5. So we say we should find the value of x. All right, so here we have 2 fractions. Here 1 fraction. So we must first resolve the fractions. First and foremost, let's collect like terms. We can choose to collect like terms by taking the normal fractions to one side and the fraction with x to one side. Or we can simply do that also by simplifying, by finding the LCM and then you resolve. So, but the easiest way is to collect like terms. All right, so when we want to collect like terms, we are going to have 1 all over 4. 1 all over 5 crosses to be a minus 1 all over 5 is equals to, while a negative 9 over x crosses to be a positive 9 all over x. So we have collected like terms. So we can simply find the LCM of this. So the LCM of 4 and 5 is 20. 4 into 20 is 5. 5 times 1, 5, minus 5 into 20 is 4. 4 times 1, 4. So we are simply left with 5 minus 4, which is 1 all over 20. is equals to, here we have 9 all over x. So it's that simple. So 5 minus 4 will give us 1. We have over 20 is equals to this. At this point now you can cross multiply. So it means x times 1 will give us x is equals to 20 times 9. 20 times 9. So we have our x to be equals to 20 times 9 is 180. So we have the value of x to be equals to 180. The value of x. All right, so without waste of time, you can try the next one. So we have number 4. Number 4, we have 2 over 3. 2 all over 3 into y minus 2 is equals to 1 all over 2 into 2y minus 3. All right, so here they say we should find the value of y. Find y if this is equals to this. So we want to find the value of y here. So first and foremost, we need to expand. And by expanding, meaning we need to multiply them out. So 2 will times y. So that gives us 2y. 2 will times minus 2. That gives us minus 4. And remember, you have the denominator here 3. So that will be over 3. Please take note of that. And then this will be equals to 1 will times 2y to be 2y. 1 will times minus 3 to be minus 3. And you have this as the denominator, which is all over 2. So at this point, you can now cross multiply. So 2 will times this. So we have 2 into 2y minus 4 is equals to 3 will times this. So you have 3 into 2y minus 3. So we have 2 times this, 2 into 2y minus 4, 3 times this, 3 into 2y minus 3. So we'll multiply out. 2 times 2y will give us 4y, minus 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 2y will give us 6y, minus 3 times 3 will give us 9. So at this point, we'll collect like terms. All right, so we have 4y here. A positive 6y crosses to be a negative 6y is equals to, we have minus 9 here. And a negative 8 crosses to be a positive 8. So we have collected like terms. 4y minus 6y will give us a negative 2y. Will be equals to minus 9 plus 8 will give us a negative 1. Of course, we are looking for the value of y. So y will be minus 1 divided by minus 2. Therefore, your y will be equals to minus crosses out. So we have half. And y is 1 all over 2, which is half. So it's that simple. So you have to be very technical when you're solving simple linear equations that has fractions. All right, so let's take the next one, number 5. Let's try number 5. And in our number 5, we were given that if 1 over 4p plus 1, 1 all over 4 of p plus 1 equals p all over 2 plus 3. So you should find the value of the unknown, which is p. All right, so we'll simply, all right, bring out this. So we have 1 over 4 of p plus 1 is equals to p over 2 plus 3. P over 2 plus 3. We can look for the LCM. All right, so we are going to have our p all over 2 plus 3 all over 1. The LCM here is 2. Please take note of that. So 2 into 2, we have 1. 1 times p will give us p plus 1 into 2 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. So you're simply going to have 1 times p plus 1 will give us the same thing as p plus 1. Please take note of that. 1 times p plus 1 will give us p plus 1 all over, we have 4 here, is equals to, here we have p plus 6 all over 2. It's that simple. So at the end of the day, we are going to cross multiply. So 2 times this will give us 2 into p plus 1 is equals to 4 times this. So that will be 4 into p plus 6. So we want to expand. 2 times p will give us 2p plus 2 times 1 is 2. And then 4 times p will give us 4p plus 4 times 6. That will give us 24. So we collect like terms. So here we are going to have 2p plus 4p will cross to be negative 4p is equals to, we have 24 here. And then positive 2 will cross to be a negative 2. So we are going to have 2p minus 4p. 2p minus 4p. That gives us a negative 2p is equals to 24 minus 2. That will give us 22. That means our p now will be equals to 22 divided by a minus 2. So that gives us p to be minus 22 over 2, which is 11. So we have our p as minus 11. So it's that simple, irrespective of the fractions. When once you're careful, you should be able to do your simple linear equations very easily. You solve your problem so easily. All right, so we have the last one here, number 6. Let's see how we can handle number 6. So we have our number 6 on the board. Here we have 6. Given that, so it's given that 3 over 5x plus 2, 3 over 5x plus 2 minus 1 over 5 of 2x minus 1 is equals to 2. You say you should find the value of x. All right, so we want to find the value of x. So we have 3 over 5 of x plus 2. And then we'll have minus 1 over 5 of 2x minus 1 is equals to 2. So here, let's expand the fractions out. So we have 3 times x will be 3x plus 3 times 2 will be 6 all over the denominator, which is 5. And then here we have minus 1 times 2. Minus 1 times 2x will give us minus 2x. And then minus 1 times minus 1 will give us plus 1. All right, so all over 5. Please take note of that. So we have minus 1 times 2x will give us minus 2x. But if you want to retain the minus the way it is, then we can still have minus here. Later we resolve it out. So it means 1 times 2x will give us 2x. And 1 times minus 1 will give us minus 1 over 5. But there's a minus here. So later we'll know how to resolve the minus. So let's leave it that way for now. So this is equals to our 2. Please take note of that. Now here we have the same denominator, which is 5. So it therefore means that we are going to have 3x plus 6. Please take note of that. Then this minus will affect 2x to be minus 2x. And then this minus affects minus 1 to be plus 1, which is what we did before. All right, so we'll now have a single fraction of 5. Since we have 5 on both sides, so we have it as a single fraction of 5. All is equals to 2. All right, so we are going to collect like terms. We are going to have 3x minus 2x. 3x minus 2x. And then 6, which is plus 6 plus 1. All over 5 is equals to 2 over 1. Please take note of that. So at this point, we can simply say, okay, 3x minus 2x will give us just 1x. And then 6 plus 1 will give us positive 7. All over, what do we have? 5. So this is equals to 2 over 1. 2 over 1, we cross multiply. So 1 times this will give us 1 into x plus 7 is equals to 5 times 2 will give us 5 into 2. So this will still be x plus 7 is equals to 5 times 2, which is 10. Our x will be 10 plus 7 crosses to be minus 7, and that gives us x to be a simple 3. So the value of x there is 3. It is that simple. All right, so once you have simple linear equations, you have to be very technical in resolving the fractions. Simple linear equations with fractions, you just have to be technical and it will be that easy to solve. Thank you very much for watching our slide, simple linear equations with fractions. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, Simplified Maths Class, please kindly do that by clicking on the red subscribe and on the bell notification. God bless you as you do that. Okay, and so until we see next time, God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.